All right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Andrew Jones. I'm a Marine Corps combat veteran of the Iraq War, and I want to thank you for joining me in these videos. Over the next 5 days, what I want to do is provide you 5 different videos that are going to hit on a specific message that I believe is going to impact you and impact those that you share this with. It's primarily going to be geared towards military veterans, but anybody who has a heart to help veterans, who wants to know more about what we're going through and how to assist us in our efforts, how we can bridge that gap between the community, between the civilian community and the veteran community. These videos are for you too. I'm going to be speaking to the veterans, and so what I want you to know is that these tools and this knowledge I'm going to be passing along over the next 5 days has assisted me in coming out of a darkness, has assisted others in pushing forward in their life as well. And I want to make sure that you get this information. And I want to do it in this kind of a form. That way you can refer back to it at any time. You can listen to this as much as you need to. That way you can pass it along to others. That way we can get a discussion going about this. So thank you once again. Over these next 5 days, I'm going to try to make these videos short and sweet. That way you're not investing too much of your time. You can get on with your day. But I want to make sure that they're impacting. So once again, thank you for joining me. And I look forward to hearing what you have to say, to reading your comments, and to getting this discussion going in our community. So let's go. So the first and most important thing that I want to share with you in these videos is your identity. I want to get across a message to you of who you are. I spent so many years struggling with who I was as a person, and I had lost the mentality that I gained while in the military. And so often we get out and we get our DD-214 and we take off and we tend to forget everything about what we learned, what we were taught, what we did, who we were while we were in service. And this is very important because no matter what branch of service you were in, it doesn't matter. No matter what MOS you had, combat or administrative, it doesn't matter. If you signed your name on that dotted line, then you are a warrior. You have the heart of a warrior. You served, you did your time in the United States military under whatever umbrella that was. You were in the United States military, and so you were a warrior who trained to some extent, to some aspect, on how to fight a physical enemy that you could actually see, that you could actually touch, and you were given principles and you were given teaching that helped you in that fight. And what I need you to do is to grab onto that warrior mentality, and I need you to apply it to your life now. I need you to take those principles, I need you to take that warrior mentality, and I need you to show those that are around you what that is and what that means. And no longer complain about what anybody else is doing, but focus on you. Know that you are a warrior. Know that you can set that example of leadership and success and moving forward and being passionate in what you do. That's a warrior. That's who you are. And I need you to apply that to your life now. You see, a lot of people think, I'm a warrior, but what they don't know is that everybody wants to be until it's time to do, right? So everybody wants to be a warrior until it's time to do what a warrior does. You signed your name on that dotted line, you did what a warrior does. Move forward and show others how they can do the same. So I believe that everybody in this world has the potential and the ability to be a warrior in whatever aspect of life that they're in. The thing about you as a military veteran is that you actually learned those principles, and you actually learned the things that help you as a warrior, and you learn how to do them against a physical enemy, one you can actually touch, one you can actually see and do something against. Everybody in life is fighting an enemy that they can't see. They're fighting an enemy that comes at them every day that they can't physically grab a hold of, but it's still attacking them. I need you to pull on your warrior mentality to apply those principles to this unseen enemy, but the one we can feel. And I need you to show others how to do the same. So grab onto your warrior mentality. You are a warrior. That is your identity. That's what I need you to hold on to. And over these next 4 days, we're going to hit on other principles that are going to pull on this more. And we're going to get more in detail with this. But for right now, I need you to be solid in your identity. if you're like me and you've tried to deny your military service to people because you just didn't feel it, because for me, I felt like I had dropped to such a dark place in life that I no longer wanted to be a representative of the Marine Corps because of where I was and what I was doing. I felt that I was a monster. That was my identity, was a monster, somebody who destroys everything around me, until the day that I finally made that choice to say, no, I'm a Marine, I'm a warrior, this is what I do, this is what I'm good at, this is what I've been taught, and this is how I need to press forward in life. I need you to do the same thing. For us to move forward, we must know who we are. I remember in boot camp there was this big sign, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen something similar in different contexts, but it said, if you were accused of being a Marine, would there be enough evidence to convict you? So I need you every day to look in the mirror and say, if I was accused of being a veteran, would there be enough evidence to convict me? And the type of evidence that I need you to look at to convict yourself is that you're passionate, is that you have heart, is that you have drive and desire and leadership, and you're going to show others how they can do the same thing, how they can be successful in their life, that you're moving forward, that you're fighting, that to know, to run with that mentality that you were not born to be defeated by this day. You need to always push forward. So stay strong, stay motivated, always press forward, and never surrender. Thank you again for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow with a new message. I believe that this is going to impact, so please share this and leave your comments and let me know how I can continue to help you. And let's start a discussion on this, because suicide prevention in our veteran community is a vital passion that we got to grab a hold of. Our veterans have got to stop dying by their own hand. And you can play a part in that. So let's get a discussion started. Put down whatever it is you think about this video. And tomorrow we're going to move forward again. So stay strong, stay motivated, always press forward. I love you all. Have a great